ABC 7 Eyewitness I-Team has an upcoming story that will certainly have you seeing red.
20 seconds. That's a short green light.
Very short.
Traffic lights turning red faster where cameras are watching.
It's wrong.
The I-Team investigates 3 intersections racking up millions in fines.
No question in my mind, that's a trap.
Are Chicago drivers being taken for a ride?
It improves traffic safety.
The I-Team getting answers.
20 seconds for the green. Is that enough time?
Tonight at 10 on ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Here with more, welcome ABC 7 Eyewitness News consumer investigative reporter Jason Knowles.
Hi, Jason. I heard you ask at the end of that, is that enough time? I can even answer you and tell you that. No, what did you find from this?
Well, yeah, we were talking about that earlier. You're like, 20 seconds, what? How can it be 20 seconds? Right. Well, the city says that is enough time, if you can believe it. Now, here's what we found. We looked at 3 different intersections.
Okay.
At the exact same intersection, we looked at different directions. Now, the directions with cameras, the green light's only 20 seconds, maybe 30 seconds. Directions without cameras, the green light could be 50 seconds or a minute 9.
Right. So this is really about racking up fines and how many tickets are we seeing on these intersections?
Well, we actually looked at that. So we looked at all 3 of these intersections after we got the tip, and we found that all 3 intersections are actually in the city's top 10 for revenue. Some generating $800,000 this year alone, one of them generating $1 million this year. Now, the city says red light cameras are all about safety. Just to be fair, they're pointing to studies as well, saying that traffic crashes have been reduced because of red light cameras. But is 20 seconds enough for the green? And the other question is, are they getting more tickets because that green is so short at some of these intersections compared to the long one?
I know we have to watch your story tonight to find out the answer to that, but can you just give us a little clue? Like, I feel like I want something to change about this. Will we see some changes?
You know, that's a great question. You know, we've been doing these red light camera stories for a while now.
Yeah.
They've been different scenarios. We've looked at the suburbs where they had the right-hand turn curves, where people were really, really confused because they couldn't see a light. You know, we've really been hammering on this issue because it's something that really angers a lot of drivers, and when they go to court, many times they are denied if you can even make it to court. Right. You know, a lot of times these court hearings are at 3:30 in the afternoon. People are hardworking, people have jobs. How are they going to make it? And if they mail it in, the chances are low, too, that they're going to get an appeal.
Right, so the green lights are only on for 20 seconds in some areas, but aren't they speeding up the yellow light to make it go to red quicker, too?
Well, that actually, from what I understand, that would be illegal if they were doing that. There is a minimum on yellow. From what we found out, there's no minimum necessarily on green. It's a case-by-case scenario. From what I understand in my research, the yellow has to be at least 3 seconds. In these cases, it does appear as though the yellow is 3 seconds. So it looks okay as far as that's concerned. But the question is, are they using this system to generate more money? Well, the city says these lights were picked way before. The time of the lights has always been the same, and that they pick each direction based off of crash data.
So what brought this story to the I-Team's attention now? Because I know you guys have been doing this down through the years, but what brought it to its attention now?
Well, we get tips all the time on our hotline and emails. Keep calling, keep telling us all the tips. But we did hear this one from the group Citizens to Abolish Red Light Cameras. And they brought us out, they gave us a couple intersections. We checked out a few more, and then it just kind of snowballed from there, and we saw that each one of these intersections had this exact same scenario. So then we started digging deeper and found that these intersections are huge money makers as well. And then we're going to tell you the #1 intersection as well tonight.
Listen, how do you join this group, Citizens to Reduce Red Light Cameras?
You know, from what I understand, it's an open group. You can go to their Facebook, Citizens to Abolish Red Light Cameras. Mark Wallace, he'll help you out. He'll sign you up, and you know, call your lawmakers, call your aldermen. If this is something that you're passionate about, and you think that these are just money makers, and you feel as though it's not about safety, you should call your lawmakers. Now, studies vary. Some studies say it's about safety. Crashes have been reduced. Other studies say that crashes have actually not been reduced, and much of the money generated is right on red. The number of accidents from right on red is pretty low, about 1%.
Is there a hotline or a way to reach you?
Yeah, it is 312-750-7TIP. You can also go to my Facebook page, Jason Knowles ABC7, click on that button, an email goes right to me.
All right, Jason, thank you so much. And be sure to catch the I-Team investigation on these red light cameras tonight at 10 p.m. on ABC 7 Eyewitness News. I'm going to